going to talk about today, right now, and the future. Okay? Like, a lot of shit happened in the past, and a lot of stuff, we had to get over, and now we're at this point in time. And at this point in time, things are moving so fast. Computers are so fast. You want information, you got it in like seconds. You know what I mean? You ask the air and it answers you, basically. Whoever, Alexa, Google, whatever. So, right now, people are trying to explain to people how we change the world, okay, to make it benefit us and our purpose here on earth. And basically how you do that is you live your purpose. You live within your heart space, whatever it is in your heart. Like, the world could throw a bunch of shit at you, all right? And you don't have to accept it. You feel like you have to accept it, and you feel like you're obligated, but really, you're not obligated. You came into this world, you had parents, and maybe they were good, and maybe they were bad, and maybe there's mentors in your life and stuff that you really love and appreciate. It could be a teacher, it could be a friend, someone's mother, father, whatever, sister, brother. You came into this world, and you might have been a little confused. Like, why would I come into this polluted place? Why would I come into a place where everything is turning into concrete and steel? And, I would not have chose to come here myself, I don't think, unless there was some real big, huge purpose for me to come here, right? So, now, I'll be 59, like, next month, basically. And all my years, right, wondering, why would I come here? I mean, listen, I love the sunsets, I love the sunrises, I love nature, I love the ocean, I love people, I love so many things, but why would I come to a place where I had absolutely no control over what happens? Let's just face it, man, politics is a joke, right? If it wasn't a joke, we would not have polluted oceans or polluted air or poisonous food. We wouldn't be in the shithole we're in right now where people creating stuff in labs. And I'm just being real with you on that point. I'm just another person in the world with another opinion. But come to find that, all these people make sense. Don't live in fear. You look fear in the face and you tell it to get out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that you are a powerful spiritual being. You're a light being. Like, you got trillions of cells inside your body that have brains and nervous systems just like a human being, but they're little tiny cells. Trillions of them that live and die every second in your body, okay? So you have a universe within you. And this universe is connected to the universe, the source, God, love, whatever it is. Like, to me, God is love. And love is in everyone. So God is within everyone. And I can't tell you what's out there in the great beyond, but I do believe that heaven is a beautiful, spiritual, magical, God-loving place. And I feel now, at this point in time, after all these years, what I've learned is we have the power, just by our thoughts, to create our future. And not just our future, but the future of our children, okay? Now, for many, many years, this world has been run by politicians and media. And the politicians and media and the whole Mockingbird thing, and the CIAs and FBIs and all these other agencies who just take money from the Federal Reserves and print out as much as they want. And they're like the biggest criminals in the world, but we're not going to talk about that because that's going to be past stuff. So the present stuff right now is to just breathe, okay? And when you breathe, you come into your space, your calm, okay? Take deep breaths. And whether you want to run, jog, do sit-ups, pull-ups, exercise a little bit, touch your toes, stretch your arms, do some yoga, whatever it is that you want to do to make your body feel good. Do that. That's healthy. That's wonderful. Ride a bike, jump out of a skydive, do exhilarating things for your body and feel limitless. Okay? Do the things that are in your heart to do that you want to do. And that is what is going to make you happy. But always know that, and what's that guy, Hamish? I love his thing on fear, man. It is just so cool, just look it in the face and tell it to step aside. You ain't got time for that shit. Just be happy. No matter what you have to do to be happy, and connect with all of the happy energies on the planet. Like I say all the time, and Greg Braden says, there are monks in Tibet that are on these mountains praying for peace and love and joy and happiness for everyone, and to find their happiness within them and shine that happiness onto the world. They do this like every day, all day long, 24/7. And their energy is out there, just like the energy of God and love. And miracles happen all the time. Okay? I had 2 spontaneous remission miracles. Nobody knows what the hell happened. Only know that I was healed because I didn't believe the diagnosis they were giving me. And I wasn't accepting it. Amen. But truth of the matter is, if we stay in our positive energy place and we connect to all the positive energies of the universe, our energy will be the highest. The good energy will be the highest. And the highest energy wins, basically. When you're looking at science, the highest energy wins. So we want to be the highest energy. And the only way for we to be the highest energy is to inform everybody out there of the energy within them. Okay? And then once you do that, you're going to be around people, because you'll be telling people about it, and they'll be getting happy because they want to be happy. And if somebody wants to be miserable, honestly, just let them be miserable, because when your energy gets so high in happiness, they're not going to be able to be miserable anymore, because you raised the bar. You changed the level of energy to a high energy, which is a positive vibration. And that person is going to get more and more positive. So, I have to say this, that if you're in a place of, negativity, get out. I mean, there's got to be a way out of there. I don't know how, but get out. And reach out. Don't feel like you're stuck there forever. Because let me tell you something, man. I had a horrible situation growing up. I had the greatest situation growing up also. I mean, love, grandparents, great-grandparents, and great-great-grandparents, and tons of love and support at the same time as, when I was being raised by my parents, who have the most control over you. Not so good. But I'm not saying that there wasn't love, and I'm just saying that they didn't know what they were doing raising kids, So having my grandparents was the greatest thing in the world for me. Having aunts and uncles, the greatest thing in the world for me. Having mentors like Marilyn Ford, my God, such an amazing woman. Just having people in my life, Rosie, Queen Corona Girl, who's people that I talk to. And, people are going to try and help you out of your situation, out of love, and because they love you and they care about you and they want you to have a better life. So a lot of times you just feel like, well, if what she said would really work, I would do it, but it never works, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to wallow in this shit. Don't wallow in that shit, okay? You got to get yourself happy. And whether you have to sit there with a smile on your face that you put on your face, you know, as a fake thing, and you'll actually convince your brain that you're happy. And you'll start producing serotonins and dopamines and all those wonderful things in your brain that make you happy. Okay? So you make yourself happy. And just surround yourself with things that you love. And whether it's going outside and taking a breath of fresh air, you know, I mean, and just inhaling light and exhaling love. And inhaling love and exhaling light. Whatever you want to look at it as. Inhale all your magical dreams, you know, and exhale all the things that you don't want. And inhale all the beauty you could ever imagine feeling and being. And exhale the things that you have no use for. And sometimes, like a metaphor, if you do these things, your mind will understand it. Like, all of our minds work differently, right? Like, I say this, and I think, okay, so some people's minds work in pictures, some work in colors, some work in, there's all different ways people's minds work, right? But I'm thinking this, if all, like, and you want to connect to these energies that are out there, okay? So you want to connect to the monk's energy.